Hi, Aries moons. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Care at 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Aries, unlimited to anyone who should find this message, or should this message find you. For this reading, I will be doing a 6-card spread using the Modern Witch Tarot deck. I'm also going to do a Clarifier card at the end of the reading using the Medicine Woman Tarot deck. I've already pre-shuffled the cards. I'm going to give them a couple more shuffles and split the deck, and we'll get started. We do have a quote here from Miss Tyra Banks, who does have her moon sign in the zodiac sign of Aries. You can marinate on that for a little bit. I just hope that you all are doing well and feeling well. Put that right about there. Your first card we have is the Empress. All right, boo, get it. This is a very good first card. This is showing your strength. I feel this is a strong, fiery energy that you are really embracing from within yourself and owning everything about you and what you stand for. I feel that you also are making this statement here. We'll make sure we stay out of the glare there. Making this statement here that you're strong. You are presenting yourself as the goddess here that you are. And this could be male or female. The Empress makes up all 4 queens, with the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands energy is coming through very strongly here. I'm seeing the terracotta energy that's right above the Empress's head here. And that's just giving me like a real intense, deep cultural vibe. But then also too, I'm getting like an artistic way that is about you. That's kind of like guiding the brush of every move that you make in every way that is that is being made here. Very graceful energy, a very successful business-like energy. You may have, you know, a few businesses, a couple of businesses, or a business, and you're doing very successful at it. I do feel there's a lot of endeavors that you do have and a lot of successes here as well. Seeing the heart here, today is Valentine's Day, and I do believe that this is a message as well that is coming in for you. Seeing the heart here, where that looks like a box of chocolates in a heart shape, and it has the Venus symbol on it. Embracing the Venus energy, where your polarity energy is that Libra energy, Venus being the ruler of both Libra and Taurus. And you're also very connected to a Taurus energy, with that being the next sign after. So some of you may have a significance with that cusp energy, or just embracing that energy because it's the next zodiac after yours. Very confident and a regal energy. I feel you are using the elements, the tools that you have at your leisure, but very wise and knowing how to use those tools when it's time to do that, for whatever situation or relationship that may be for. Highly abundant, balanced. 3 energy is also Gemini energy coming through there, with that being the ruler of the, or not the ruler, but the energy of the 3rd month. Or excuse me, not the 3rd month. Oh, goodness. So the 3rd month is coming through. That's March energy. That could be significant, but I'm meaning to say 3rd house energy. Excuse me. So 3rd house energy that's coming through here. And I do feel a strong Sagittarius energy that's coming through here. I'm just getting a lot, like a total embrace of that one energy that's within your energy of Aries. But then that kind of rounding about, and it's like a magnetizing whatever it is that one is wanting and wishing to see for themselves. and being able to manifest this and draw this towards them, sitting confidently in this position here. We'll get away from that glare. We'll just keep the cards here. We'll go with the flow here. The counterpart to the Empress is the Emperor, which is Aries energy. So for some of you, this may be someone that you're connecting to. I do get strongly, though, that this is you as this first card here, and strong representation, but being very strong in a feminine energy, whether you be male or female. And being balanced in this, but embracing very strongly this Empress energy. And the energy of Valentine's Day coming through very strongly there, where I do feel, you know, in the soul individuality, just embracing oneself and loving oneself and being very confident in that as well. And that green energy is coming through there. The blue energy is also throat chakra energy. Green is heart chakra. Getting the energy of all the chakras, and just, again, that going back to knowing how to utilize one's tools when it's necessary in whatever situation with whatever relationship that may be. 3 energy also too is that masculine, feminine, and divine energy in combination there, where I feel also too it's tying in that ability to be able to manifest. Your second card we have is the 3 of Swords. So with this coming out after the Empress, I feel that this is part of the reason contributing to why this Empress is in this confident state, loving oneself. I feel also too being in a position ready to take action if necessary, but sitting comfortably knowing that all is well. So with this 3 of Swords energy, this is heartbreak or some kind of pain that has come through here. But I feel that there's just not much worry or, if any, you know, fear when it comes to this situation. Almost one who is knowing and accepting of things that happen as they happen along one's journey. Being prepared for this is what I'm getting overall for this 3 of Swords. So 3 energy, we have another 3. So you may be seeing 3-3. That Gemini energy, everything about this 3 energy coming through here very strongly again. Especially with the sword energy, where that is air energy. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius there. But this could be dealing with any aspects that are taking place. I feel there's something that needs to happen and be released. Seeing the tears. I'm seeing these as tears, even though it's rain. But I'm seeing there needing to be a release of something. And I'm getting that this may be reflecting with a soulmate, where I feel there's a certain level that a soulmate is on, and this being a little bit more intense, and feeling this 3 of Swords, where I do feel that this is happening for someone that you're connected to very strongly. But I also feel this is happening for you. I do feel that with this confidence and this presentation here of the Empress, that this energy is just a little bit lighter as one is more prepared, is what I'm hearing. But there being a 3 of Swords energy with someone that you're connected to, where I feel you being in this confidence may be a part of this here too as well. Because I feel you're not putting up with anything that no longer serves you. Seeing the black here, the darkness is behind you. You have your back to this and are sitting, moving in a direction of moving forward here. Facing towards the future here, but being totally up front and in the present, with the face facing right towards the front, but still sitting in the direction of the future there. So I feel that being in this confidence, you're ending cycles here, where there's possibly bringing about some 3 of Swords energy, where feelings are going to be hurt, hearts are going to be broken. And the reason why, too, I'm getting that there's a lighter side of this is that heart of Venus there that's sitting right next to the Empress. I feel that's a very strong symbol that is standing strong with the energy of this Empress, and also the white being about that purity, but then also an air energy. I feel that this air energy, you're kind of within this air energy that's kind of embracing this energy, I feel, to help bring about this cleansing here, to put things to an end that are no longer serving. The black being connected to that energy of what one is putting behind as well. And knowing how to move through this, being in this strong Empress energy. And then also I feel being able to help whoever it is you may be connecting with by being strong in your confidence here, and no longer allowing any toxicity to reside. Being in truth here. Seeing this sword here coming straight down the center. The sword of truth, I feel, between two individuals, and this Empress delivering this truth. Also facing this energy here. Open to it. And this is also in the area, with this being second house energy, with this being the second card, that speaking to the area of finances. But then the energy of two also dealing with partnerships. But there being a clearing away of this energy that has to be felt and dealt with and moved through. This, like, I'm looking at the Empress in the chest being open, just being very open to what's necessary in order to be able to move forward. The third card we have is Justice. So fairness and balance in a situation that's coming in after. I just feel like this is a ripening that needed to take place in order to bring about some kind of closure for a situation. But this being dealt with in a very balanced and fair way here. And again, we have that sword of truth here. I feel that this being that very mirroring here. I'm getting that being the same energy here. That sword of truth, the truth. So as long as there's the truth, it's going to help to bring out what is no longer resonating, to be able to clear this away, to clear it, to heal it, to learn from it, to be able to move on from this, but to bring balance to a situation where this Three of Swords could have been bringing imbalance here. Where I'm getting with the Two Swords crossing, that kind of being about a Two of Swords energy where there was some indecision, and this bringing imbalance to a situation that is dealing with you here. I feel this is being put to an end. And again, that fairness and balance is being brought in. This is Libra energy that, again, was coming through here. I feel this is a gift. This justice is a gift to you. You're being gifted justice, possibly for what you have experienced. And then also, too, there's a clearing energy where I feel that partnership energy and a connectedness where who it is you're connecting with. It's a subconscious friendship energy where two people are helping one another to move through toxic cycles, to release what no longer serves them, to come into their greater purpose here. Being of service, but then also walking in truth and loving oneself, and overall balance being brought to this. This is an energy of 11. So you may be seeing 11s. 1 and 1 comes back to that 2 energy. So you may be seeing 2 and 2. We're in the year of 2022, so we do have a lot of 2 energy that is present for this year. 2022 adding up to a 6. 6 being related to unconditional love. And with the Justice card here, that 6 card is going to fall underneath the Justice card, aligning with this energy here. So the energy of unconditional love aligning with this energy. And that 11 energy could be a master number here too. I'm getting 1111 here as well, seeing the 2 pillars, but that balance being brought in. Sagittarius energy and a Fucus energy with the purple energy that's coming through, where I feel that spirituality and what it is that you have come into, the strength of oneself, as within, so as without, as above, so as below. So being able to be in this power and that confidence, and having that wisdom and that knowing that everything is going to be okay, with justice being on your side and also being present in your atmosphere. The scales are balanced here in the situation of a Three of Swords. We're moving towards the fourth card, where that energy has to do with matters of the home, security, and protection. Also coming underneath the Empress, which I feel is a part of what it is that you have been working on. Bringing in this balance here. I feel this also kind of speaks to the leveling of a foundation, where this was that imbalance and the foundation being not sturdy or stable, and the Empress energy within you bringing this about and manifesting that energy, that terracotta energy coming through there related to that. I feel that's tied to the gifts that you have very strongly there, but utilizing those gifts to bring in and manifest balance to a situation here. Your fourth card we have is the Seven of Cups. And right away with this card, I'm getting options. I'm getting there being options, but then also a good amount of blessings that are coming in. This being a part of blessings here, where this could be about confusion, but I feel that this is more about almost like the lighter energy of that Two of Swords energy, where the darker energy of that Two of Swords could be indecisiveness. But this being on the lighter end, where one has created and manifested many things for themselves by being in this Empress energy, and now not knowing which one to take. But I think we can see here, and perspective is everything. So never feel limited. You know, if there is any kind of indecision about a choice, I would say the most important thing is to use your intuition and to make sure you're doing what is best for you at that moment in time. Where I am getting like there is the option of possibly, like with the rose here, temptation and seeing the snake kind of aligned, where the area of love may be up here. And I think it's just being more clear. It's more clearly presented to you, where maybe possibly in the past, where one is releasing some of this darkness here, there may have been some fogginess about your choices and not realizing just how blessed it is that you were, or, you know, being aware of the options that you actually do have, seeing the power that you do have, being more now in your power and awareness, greater awareness. The purple energy, crown chakra energy, that being open to as well as what I'm getting there. Seven energy speaking to you being on the right path. And then that energy of the air I felt coming from you with this white and the purity. This being supported here. All of these cups here being supported. We're moving towards a Ten of Cups energy, where that's coming to that ultimate emotional fulfillment and completion within the heart space. Lighthearted family energy, playful energy, happy energy, and joyful energy coming through there. And I do feel this is being supported, regardless of what one chooses out of these cups. And I would say, you know, the world is yours with this Empress energy. You could choose all of these cups and, you know, utilize them in the best way so that any energies that may be imbalanced, I feel, and this is a part of that structure where you are building a foundation that's sturdy and stable, so that as you're making this choice, you know that you are making the right choice for yourself. Where I feel that for some of these things, you've been there before. And this, again, is being more clear to you as far as what it is that you want to choose for yourself. Very sure of what it is that you want. No question. Especially, I feel, after experiencing a Three of Swords and doing the work that's necessary to be in that Empress energy, bringing in this overall justice, fairness, and balance. I do feel, too, this may be speaking to the masculine energy within this Empress here that's kind of embracing that balance here, going through this Three of Swords here, being able to stay in that balance with that 2 energy there, with this Sword of Truth coming through and the divine energy contributing to that overall stableness that's bringing the balance towards this situation here. We're coming upon the 5th card. 5 energy is about change. This may be related to a life path. Any of these numbers could be tied to a life path here. Especially the 11 coming through very strong there. We have the High Priestess. So this is intuitiveness. I feel that you have chosen your spirituality. I feel, in saying this, I feel more in the past. It's been more based on physical, but I think that there's been a realization about the divine order and going within oneself, and that as within, so is without, as above, so is below, realizing that, you know, what you internalize and what you bring in for yourself and how you're meditating and the spirituality within yourself is actually the force that's bringing about what it is you're manifesting. So being very strong in this energy here of intuitiveness. I feel this also too is something, it's also tying me back to where you have that knowing and that wisdom and that knowledge. This being confirmation of this, being prepared for this Three of Swords because of your High Priestess energy and your intuitiveness, being strong in this energy and having a foot on this, where this did come out in the last reading, and I got this energy as being an energy of codependency, having your foot on top of this being in the work of you putting this behind you and being a part of that toxic cycle, where I felt as one being strong in feminine energy now may have not been in the past, progressing into this Empress here and learning and going through some relationships and cycles here where one may have been codependent and no longer being in that codependent state, owning what it is that they have from within them, realizing the power, the amount of gifts that one has, and taking that and using that for the best of what it is that they've been given, to bring in abundance for themselves. Taurus energy, this Hierophant energy coming through, and also moon energy. I'm getting the energy for both of those as representation, seeing this as a Taurus symbol, but then the moon energy coming through very strong there, where that Cancerian energy is coming through. And then the Taurus energy presenting itself here again. So we have a good combination and blend, and I feel that, again, goes back to the Empress and utilizing these elements and the tools that one has. Knowing what one has been given, the gift here within Venus, and that Venus energy being very strong. Venus being that ruler of Libra and that Taurus energy coming through here. Using the gifts that one has. Where we have Libra and then that Taurus energy coming through there. Purple energy coming through strong again there too, where I'm getting this being more of the Sagittarius energy and this being more of a Fucus energy there. And then Pluto and Libra energy could be very significant here. I'm getting this too, where Pluto, that energy is coming through very strong here for bringing change that is much needed here. I feel for the better of all. And this kind of assisting in the shift of what's taking place here with your reading. But being in that knowing and being prepared for this, being in your power and being able to overcome this, taking this and transmuting this energy and using it towards helping others, I feel. Being able to express this in a way that's delivering guidance and assistance to others so that others aren't experiencing this Three of Swords as intensely as you may have, or who it is that you're connecting to. Being a part of a tribe where there's a special purpose to alleviate a lot of what one is experiencing in 3D, tapping very strongly into spirituality. We have the balance here with the black and the white, yin and yang energy, that masculine and feminine energy, and then fruitful energy with the pomegranates. That coming through spiritually there as well. Venus energy and the pink energy, turquoise energy. I'm getting that being matched here with that terracotta energy there too. So that could be significant there for you. Very confident and fashionable here too. I feel that there's a good, strong abundance here that you have been building for yourself, where there may not have been such an importance on the outer, but I feel with you embracing your inner, it's just automatic now. So you're automatically glossy, no matter what it is that you do or what you wear. But I do feel that you put a lot of good energy into your presentation and your presence in comparison to the past. Realizing just how much that also contributes to your happiness and your inner peace. But then reflecting that to others, I feel very strongly to help others to be more confident with themselves too. Helping them to realize that they can have everything that it is that they want and wish and desire. And they have the power to bring that in. The keeper of secrets here too as well. So being strong in that vocal energy, the throat chakra energy that was coming through here with the Empress. And being balanced in that as well. Like knowing when it's time to bring a certain amount of energy or force with your fire. And again, that just goes right back to that Empress and the tools that are being used by the Empress here. Being strong in that and knowing how to utilize that to be able to do what's best for one. Your last card, the sixth card, I should say, is the Fool. So this, I'm getting with that fairness and balance coming in, and this aligning with this energy, this just being, and this is that Sagittarius energy that's coming through there too, with being a free spirit, being free-spirited, and taking a leap of faith, knowing that the foundation has been built and has been set, and that one is very strong in being able to be in full awareness of making a decision that is best for oneself, because one has built up this great intuitiveness, using one's intuition to do what's best. And I do feel that with this Seven of Cups energy, this may be choosing, as I said before, that spirituality, but that being tied to career, choosing oneself first. And I feel where in the past you may have chosen a person and put, you know, other people or family type things before yourself, material things before yourself, realizing that it starts with you first, and then all the abundance flows in, and that being a part of this full energy here too. I also feel with the energy of that fairness and balance and the justice being brought into a Three of Swords situation, that this has also assisted a specific soulmate in this energy of that Three of Swords to come into a full state here too as well, where there's that leveling and a new beginning across the board here. Sun energy coming through. Leo energy could be significant. Where we do have the energy of that full fire, and then the Ophiuchus energy, where I am getting that as being part of like a violet flame type energy. Being very strong in this reading here. And I'm seeing this as like boom, boom, boom. With these major arcana. We have a majority of major arcana, which also contributes to the impact of the strength of this reading. And just how strong it is that you are moving through a cycle, and just how well you have done for yourself to bring in a new beginning for yourself, where you're able to start something new, fresh. And I feel it's something that you're looking very much forward to, that may have been something from the past that you put away or had suppressed, and now you're coming back to this and owning it and embracing it. And I do feel with this facing the High Priestess, that this is having to do with career situation, but then this being a part of you gaining your independence and your abundance for yourself, and not being codependent, where that codependency was tied to that Three of Swords energy, being dependent on another, and that energy possibly, you know, taking advantage of that. And that being a lesson for, you know, whoever it was you're connected to. Zeros are about wholeness and balance. There's a very good abundant Jupiter energy that's here, as Jupiter is the ruler of that Sagittarius energy that was coming through there. And then the sun being the ruler of Leo. Sun being about government, leadership, how one is shining and representing oneself. I feel that that sun energy has also been very healing for one. Being away from the city, out in good, fresh air. I feel this is a part of that gaining of knowledge and wisdom, taking better care of oneself, being more confident about you. And, you know, after going through the fire, still remaining true to yourself. And I feel being even more true to yourself. Seeing the blue hair and then the beautiful outfit here that could be considered eccentric. But I'm getting like a flower child here. And then loyalty here with the dog here. Having, you know, some kind of guide or a best friend. Someone, an angel, always by your side at all times. And this being a part of that knowing too, and being able to take a leap of faith. So a totally new start here with justice coming into a situation where there's been some pain, choices being made, and then you being in that strong power, choosing yourself, being able to manifest and bring in a great new beginning, jumping in towards this and moving towards your passion. Wonderful reading. I love it. So I've already shuffled these and split. We're just going to go ahead and shuffle a card out here. Oh, that's too many, and see what we get. And I almost feel with this, you want to keep this to yourself. And then, you know, just like this spread out like that. Like if it's bothered, you do what you can to protect it. Just as that, like, almost like turn into a shield. So here we have the Six of Stones. This is a Pentacles card, and this is about balance. This is the Six of Pentacles. You can see the shape here with this being almost like it's like encompassed in like a mini earth here that you have created for yourself. And that sun shining again there too. Just as it is in this Fool card here. You embracing that sun and allowing. I feel this is you going with the flow and allowing the universe here. Taking what no longer serves you. Sending it back to the earth. You can see the corn here. So that could be significant there. Corn. That being tied to possibly Native American culture with the turquoise and then the terracotta energy that was coming through that I was getting as like a corresponding energy. Then a lot of healing energy with the waters and the lands, the sun, the trees, very grounding energy. That pure energy coming through with the white there and the headdress. Very similar to the Empress energy here. So let me see what's in the booklet here. So with the Six of Stones, this is about restoring balance to your accounts. So this is taking place, that balance there being very important here. And with the 11 and that alignment here that I had mentioned earlier about that 6 aligning with the 6, we have a 6 here. We have another 6 here. So I just feel this kind of is confirming, again, clarifying the full energy aligning with the justice and that new beginning and the balance being brought in. That is going to help one to move through, staying in your balance, but then balance being brought to whatever's been in, you know, out of balance in your life. But that as within, so is without, energy being very strong here in your reading here. So again, with that 7 energy, I just feel I'm hearing you're on the right path. Balance is here. Balance is being restored to any situation that was imbalanced. You're doing a very good job at keeping the balance for yourself. I think you have tapped into some significant rituals and things to do that are going to assist you and guide you. But with the Pentacles energy coming through as that overall balance, also being tied to the Justice and the Fool, that giving me that energy of that career and what it is you're doing for yourself. Very strong in your independence and being self-sufficient, but loving yourself most importantly and staying grounded. So balance is being restored. And we have that wonderful Fool here as the end. So beautiful. And notice how it's looking up. Almost like, you know, this being your higher self energy there too. Very peaceful energy and calm. The waters are just continuing to flow, and you just continue to give and be of service, but also giving and making that time for yourself, allowing that sun energy to come through and provide that happiness and that healing to you as needed as you continue to move along in your journey, contributing to your purpose of these roots here, where I'm getting that being tied to the ancestors and then that connection with the earth. Traveling could be significant here too, seeing the road here that's kind of surrounding the top of this. And this being a circle here, that kind of being the energy of that as above, so is below. All right, so Aries moons, this was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, empowering, and enlightening to you. It looks like you're on an amazing path here, making some great headway with some very strong statements being made, especially with the Empress coming through as your first card. Justice in the backing of a Three of Swords, being supported overall by this High Priestess here that has her foot on this sea of codependency, but also that moon energy, very strong in that and that intuitiveness, doing what's best for you, knowing and having that wisdom, being able to take that leap of faith, just trusting and allowing the universe, and loving yourself, being happy and free, loyal and pretty, male or female. So thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate you all. I send you all my love, and I wish you all the very best. Happy Valentine's Day to every single one of you. Until we meet again, take great care. I love you. Peace.